This is a new mobile recording module from Angelbird in collaboration with Kondor Blue.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Hi everybody, here from NAB 2024. I'm here with Roman from Angelbird. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Very well indeed. Third day of the show, still going strong.
Yeah, voice is still there.
Voice is still there-ish, yeah, right? So, what do you have in your hand here?
Yeah, probably you have seen already. It's our latest product launch, what we did with Kondor Blue. It's a partnership where we did recording modules for SD, CFexpress, that you can record immediately or direct from your phone, from your iPhone. It's also compatible with Android to an external media.
So is it leveraging the ability to record on an external storage device with the new iPhones, right?
Exactly. So the 15 Pro Max, and what you can do, and that's the fun part, is that you unlock the feature like the ProRes lock in 60p, 4K. This is what
is only possible externally, right?
Exactly.
60p.
Exactly. That's the case.
Perfect. So basically it's a reader which is connected to the phone. How do you do this? I mean, it's like a special connector?
Yes. So people or customers who know our readers, they know Solid Connect. So that's our very solid connection of Type C into the housing. So it's a recessed access. And the fun thing or the good thing is it's not only compatible with our cable, but you can also easily, for example, take a Thunderbolt cable, use this one, adapt it, use it on your computer.
So I guess the width is always kind of the same of these, so they all fit.
Exactly. That's the case.
And then that's made so you don't accidentally kind of like pull it out, right?
Yes. It's a safety measurement which we designed into our products, and we are very happy and also receive very, very positive feedback from the customers.
Very nice. Do I need to use a special card from you guys in order to be able to record 4K ProRes in 60p?
Yeah, so for SD cards, if you have the SD card model, you should use V90 cards. That's what we suggest. V60 also works, but if you go with really up to 60p, then you should use V90 cards. In any case, where you are more safe, also for the future, because you never know what's coming next from Apple or from any other one.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, is CFexpress. And they look exactly the same. They have the same functionality, but they're on CFexpress. And the modules themselves, they go up to 20 gigabit. So as you already mentioned, you can use it as a reader, a very handy reader, very small, which you can use for your laptop, for your desktop computer. But, and that's the next thing, you can also rig it. And as you see here, so you have all the mounting points, even the RE lock pins, which you can screw out and then mount it on a rig. So very handy on here.
So, and this is MagSafe as well, so you can...
Yes. So let me show you. So let's take an iPhone, put this up. Okay. So let's take the SD card module, have that in, unlock the phone. So now we are in the app, in the camera app from Apple. What we suggest also, if you go more sophisticated and have more features, going with the Blackmagic app. It has just more features, and yeah. So I go now to the video mode, and here you see the ProRes lock on 60p, 4K. You switch it on, it says it does not work.
I think it does work if you do 25, but 60 you can only do externally.
Go down, and then it works, yes. But if you go on the 60p, it does not work. But if I go now, connect the model.
That's 40.
5.
Waiting.
3, 2, 1, 0. And now 60p, 4K, ProRes lock, full resolution. You're ready to go and shoot.
Very nice setup. So very simple. You don't need any cage or anything. It just connects to the MagSafe. Neat. And it's cool. You can also use it as a reader, as you said, on your laptop. So you don't need a separate reader, kind of.
Yes, exactly. And of course, you can use it just to store data. So if you have your files in your iPhone, in your iPad, you can use it to download your files from the computer, from the phone to the media, and then mount it on the computer.
Perfect. What about pricing and availability of the recording module?
99.99 euros as well, US dollars, available worldwide. Currently, we very short on stock, but next production is coming very soon. So all good.
Okay, great. Let's change the subject a little bit, because I just wanted to talk about the fact that, like you guys, I mean, we talk about storage manufacturers. I think it's kind of telling that you are in Central Hall, which is like all the production companies here, like the producers of film cameras and so on. Whereas I think a lot of other storage manufacturers probably perceive themselves more related to the post-production industry when they're in the South Hall. And I feel like you guys target a lot of your products directly at cameras. I mean, you have this amazing camera compatibility list on your website where you can see exactly which card will work with which camera, which is something that is frustrating for people operating cameras in general, because you're never sure, like V80, V60, V90, and then there's also other stuff that tells how fast the card is and the write speed, and it's confusing for people.
Yeah.
So what is your approach? Is your main focus the actual people who are shooting? Or why is that different approach? Because I'm sure actually, like the market for end users using micro SD cards is much bigger than the niche of, professional shooters.
Yeah, we specialized for the professional shooters, and there we give all the service. So before they buy something, they can check on the website, they can get in touch with us, ask what product would work best. Okay, I have this project coming up, what should I use, how much storage should I use, then through the sales process, and then of course the after sales is one very strong part of our DNA, where we are there for the customer to support technically, but also if something goes wrong, we are there to support. Is it about data recovery? Is it about, okay, I need something very urgent tomorrow there? So this is what we specialized, and what the customers benefit very much of it. And in the end of the day, yeah, for us, it's not the mass market which we want to serve. We are very targeting our customer clients, which are in a more professional, but of course we have also the products for YouTubers, for small studios, for individualists, holiday photography, but especially also wedding photography. It's a big topic for us and customers. So that's where we are specialized in.
Very nice. And I have to say, we tested your ability of servicing once, where we had a failed card, and you were able to get it back. I mean, Angelbird was able to salvage the footage, which was nice. I mean, it's not a test we wanted to make, but we had to make it, but it worked. So we got it back. That's great. I mean, I don't know what would happen if, you buy a random card and you have it fail. I mean, that's it. You live with it.
Yeah, then it fails, That's it. In the end of the day, also here, the service is free of charge within the warranty. If it's out of the warranty, still customers can always come and say, listen, I have this and this issue. Can you help us out? Can you help me out? And we will do that for sure.
Let's take a small look into the future, just out of curiosity. Where do you think the whole industry is moving, and how will that affect storage? Because of course, it's funny how it's going in different directions. We have constantly cameras that producing more and more data on one hand, but on the other hand, we have a lot more cloud connectivity, right? So how do you guys come in with this?
So the cloud connectivity, good that you talk about it. We see this addition, clearly as addition. We don't see that within the next 5 years you have a camera other than a phone, which is doing that already, but it's doing it in the background. But if you're talking...
It's automatically uploading you.
Exactly, yeah. And that doesn't matter if it takes 5 minutes or 10 minutes or half an hour, or it is doing the next day. So the on-camera, on-device recording will definitely stay there for the next years. And there will be new camera systems, more data generated, more bit depth, more resolution, and so on and so on. That means it needs higher capacity and also higher speed, more power use. So you cannot offload that to a cloud. But there are solutions on the horizon where you say, okay, you don't store it probably directly in the camera, but in an appliance which is somewhere around the corner.
Well, I think it's moving in a way also to localized cloud storage, right? Your own NAS or whatever. So at some point, it also makes sense to kind of make your local storage like accessible through the cloud somehow. So it's like a middle solution, because there's no need to upload my footage to whatever, an Amazon server, like it's like on the other side of the planet or something like that, right?
Yes, exactly. And you can, in the end of the day, decide and choose, okay, where do you want to have what? I want to have in my camera still the raw stuff, or I want to have it externally, and I have in the cloud a proxy, whatever, compressed file. So it's giving more options in the end of the day. This is how we see it.
Yeah. And in terms of storage, like in terms of standards, I think as shooters, we are finally in a place where we're kind of happy because we have storage that's fast enough to support high data rates in cameras. Do you have any clue or idea where this might be moving? Are we set with CFexpress Type B for some time, or do you think the next thing is around the corner?
No, CFexpress Type B, as you see, more and more cameras are getting into market, which did adapt CFexpress Type B. And from us, and personally, I would say CFexpress Type B is the future for at least the next 5 years. The camera systems, don't forget, still you have systems out there which are using CFast. And it's not like there's a new camera adapting CFexpress and the old camera, previous camera, you take it and throw it away. No, it's still there, it still operates, and but for sure CFexpress took over the market of storage. We see it all around the camera vendors. They adapted SD, of course, it's still there, but we see it in a stable way, and CFexpress getting more and more.
I think for us, it's just great to see that, like you said, camera manufacturers are moving away from proprietary media. I mean, we first had Red, who you actually collaborate with, doing CFexpress Type B cards with, so we don't have to buy their own expensive media anymore. Even Sony now finally adapting CFexpress Type B with a Burano, not pushing their own thing. So that's, of course, democratization in a way.
What we've seen also is more like that a shooter or a studio or rental, they have just multiple camera systems. And if you have to invest in storage media for every single camera, different stuff, it's just a pain, you know?
You should see our storage drawer, you know, like of all the cards we have. You don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly. We have the same story. And you see it also on the lens market, on the mounts. You don't want to have, as the customer, you don't want to have multiple things which doing the same thing in the end of the day, but only because of different standard, they're not compatible. And that's what we see. It's a big issue. And with the CFexpress, especially what the CFA, the Compact Flash Association, found now, also with their marketing, with their efforts, is that this standard is really taking apart the market and getting introduced to all the cameras.
Well, unfortunately, with the lens mounts, we see the opposite, right? Because everybody's pushing their proprietary short flange distance mount, and they are not compatible with each other. You cannot adapt them. So it's actually going the other direction, whereas everybody used to use EF lenses or PL lenses with adapters. That's not possible with E lenses, RF, L mount, and so on, to interchange them. So fortunately, you know, we can save some money on storage at least.
Yes, let's have that the first step, and probably they will change in the future with the lenses and the other stuff as well.
Thank you, Roman. That was a great talk. Always interesting to get your insights about the industry, and have a good rest of the show.
Thanks, you too. Bye.
Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more from NAB 2024. Hit the like button on this video if you liked what you saw, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.